Hello and welcome back. Actually, it's been 2 months, isn't it? Hasn't it? Yeah, so this is gonna be what if Deku was a beast tamer. For this, I'm gonna say that Midoriya is an infant. No, not an infant. That would make zero sense. Orphan. That's the word that I was looking for. Is an orphan, and he was found right outside of an orphanage. Right outside of the door of an orphanage. It's like, your run-of-the-mill, normal orphanage. But he had a little tiny puppy, like, in his crib, right next to him. The entire time. And when the puppy woke up, because it was winter and the puppy was giving him warmth, and when the puppy woke up, he wouldn't let anybody near him. Well, not, well, wouldn't let anybody near Midoriya. Almost like he was his guardian or something. So people just, secretly, while the puppy was sleeping, took Midoriya and, fed him and all that. Because he was, this tiny little baby. Just a tiny little bean. Tiny little bean. And, let's say around when Midoriya was, 2 or something, the dog was, about fully grown. Yeah, because dogs, canines, grow up a lot faster than humans do. So he was a fully grown, alpha male. They wouldn't let it go because it was a gray wolf, just like this one. It was very dangerous, and it seemed to take care of Midoriya just like a mother would, even though it was a male. And at this point, he's a toddler. He's running around to things, smacking them, putting random things in his mouth, even though he's clearly not supposed to put those in there. He is, just regular, adorable little baby things. And, when, let's say, they go outside for the first time, the wolf picks Midoriya up, puts him on his back, and then just goes around running. And Midoriya is having a blast. And all the kids are looking up to him, and yeah, the dog has become a lot more friendly towards people, although he still doesn't let people get too close to Midoriya. Well, they can play with him and stuff, but nothing for too long. Yeah. Let's give ahead 2 years to when they are going to get their quirks checked out. Midoriya's in his first few weeks of kindergarten, and the dog's there with him. And the orphanage had to explain to the teachers and the principal and stuff. It refuses to let anybody take him away. We've tried. Some people have been bit. Don't worry, the dog is completely fine. Just as long as you don't get too close to it, because it is very, very protective over Midoriya, as we called it, because he did just arrive at our orphanage in a small crate with the puppy right next to it. So they're conjoined to the hip. Once we took the dog away from Midoriya, he was borderline depressed and stuff. They were explaining this whole thing with him and the dog. And yeah. So when they went to go get their quirks checked out, they couldn't find out what Midoriya's quirk was. Like, he has a quirk, they just have no clue what it was. And, they brought him, like, let's say, a, caged bird, like a parrot. The parrot was oddly, like, very, close and cuddly with Midoriya. For some reason, because he was, like, super attracted. Well, no, this was the way around. Like, animals are super attracted to him. So that's what they figured his quirk was. He could tame animals with just his presence. Because they had found, like, a raccoon, and they'd make sure that it didn't have, like, any rabies or anything, and they put it next, and put him in a cage right next to Midoriya, and it was acting like a tamed, docile raccoon. Because if you don't know, raccoons are, I don't want to say raccoons. Yeah, they're household pets nowadays. You can actually have a raccoon as a pet, but it has to be, like, from a breeder, and you have to get permission from the state and stuff in the city, but that's irrelevant. So, yeah, that's what they figured his quirk was, and these animals kind of just stuck by Midoriya, and even though that was a fully grown raccoon, and it was like a teenager, like a teen parrot, they stuck by him. The parrot would always sit on his head, and the raccoon was best friends with the fully grown gray wolf. Like, they would play together and all that. And when it was, like, usually the time for, like, the raccoon to die or something, because, like, their lifespan was at their end, they didn't. Almost as if they gained the life, almost like they gained the, lifetime of a human, almost. So, when he gets into middle school, so before, he went to kindergarten and preschool and all that, before, and didn't meet, Bakugo. Also, if you're wondering about, like, his parents and stuff, don't worry about that. That's, irrelevant, I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, this is probably upside down for you, I just realized. Hold on. See, this happens, and that's exactly why I do this. See, it's weird. Do I have to do this? So, boom, and now it's sideways still, and it's just really annoying. So, that's probably gonna be really loud, but I was moving around on the sheet. But, yeah, so back to the story. So this is about when he meets, Bakugo. And people are like, so when he, like, first comes, he says his name and stuff, but he's not shy. He's actually, like, pretty bold. And, like, he introduces his, animals, the raccoon, the parrot, the wolf. Because, like, 2 or 3 days before he actually came, they were, the teachers and stuff were talking it over with everyone's parents, and parents were telling their kids and stuff. So, yeah. And, let's say that there were just a ton of, like, butterflies and stuff just following him around as well. Like, when they go out for gym, 'cause it's around, like, nice, hot summertime and stuff, that he actually goes there because the school that they were at before kind of got fed up with all the animal taking care of things and all that. So so he had to move schools. So it's around like the middle, yeah, around like the middle slash like going towards spring and the end of the school year and stuff like that. So Bakugo especially is like, so what's some stupid mutt and some wild animals gonna do? I have an explosion quirk. You can't do anything to me. I don't know why I made a voice. I normally don't do that. But, he was like, oh, really? I'm gonna say that the wolf's name is Zane. Yeah, why not? F it. Zane, show him something. I'm gonna say that just because plot and I want this to happen, Zane is actually like a lot bigger than he looks. Cause when he walks up to Bakugo, since gray wolves, I'm pretty sure they're like half the size of a grown human. It just starts getting like bigger, and eventually is at Bakugo's height. And he opens his mouth, and he begins to talk. Like, you really wanna fuck with him? You're gonna have to go through me first. I don't think you wanna know what these teeth can do to your soft, mushy flesh, skin, and bones. Breathe as he shrinks back and starts barking at him. And they're all like, whoa, 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 stop. If he's fine, don't worry about it. He won't do anything unless I tell him to. So him and Bakugo are already like full-on enemies. But he's terrified of Zane. Like, he won't go near him if Zane is around. Yeah, so I'm thinking of ending off the video right now, but I don't really want to. I'm really just gonna go until this stops. So, when Midoriya and Zane and I'm gonna say the raccoon's name is Yumi and the parrot's name is like Pat or something, because if you haven't realized, I named two of them after YouTubers. Yeah. Well, Zane is, I'm pretty sure his name is Chris. At least from like Aphmau's videos. If you even know who she is, you probably do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name is like Chris or something. And, Pat is player 2 or Outrey, which is player 2 backwards. You probably know him from like his Origins of Olympus series and that. Oh yeah, if you're worried about the series that I'm also doing, What If Deku Was a Demon, don't worry, it is still going to, I'm still doing it, don't worry about that. It's all fine. I've just been taking a break from YouTube because I didn't really want it. I didn't really feel like doing anything. I just got inspiration from this, like out of nowhere. Like I get a bunch of ideas for videos and series and stuff to do, but I just like kind of let them just sit there and die out. Oh yeah, sorry for that very long tangent. It was like 2 minutes, right? Anyway, back to the story. So like when it comes time for like the big let's say yeah, when their teacher like throws the papers and stuff, we have 2 applicants for UA. Oh wait, yeah, and if you're wondering for what Izuku looks like, he has very dark, I'm just gonna say like pitch black hair with a stripe of white in it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say he has. And that stripe of white, I'm just gonna say it's like something from his father, who I'm not going to say, but all I'm gonna say is that it is a very popular thing that people guess. Oh my god. It's like there's a fly like flying through pipes in my room. I don't think you can hear it, but it's very loud and very distracting. Yeah, it's so annoying, but back to what I was saying. So annoying. But back to what I was saying. So yeah. He has very dark black hair. He is like naturally built up and strong for absolutely no reason. And he really despises wearing clothes. He's like Gray from Fairy Tail, except he doesn't strip all the way down to underwear. He just refuses to wear a shirt half the time. Which is probably why a bunch of the girls in his class are just feeding over him. Like they're all over him and his abs and stuff. Don't worry about it. 18 plus things will happen. Yes. Maybe for the things that you're suspecting, maybe not. You never know. But, yeah. I think that's where I'm gonna end off this video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of space on my tablet anytime soon, so yeah. Boy!